I beat the Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN network test with all of the available classes playing with random players, and this video will be taking you on each journey. But before we start the first run, we need to talk about the classes. Each class has its own starting ability, unique stats, their own passive, a signature ability, and an ultimate ability. The first class we will be playing as is the Guardian. The Guardian's starting gear is a halberd and a great shield. The Guardian's passive ability is Steel Guard, where you dodge while guarding with a shield to brace yourself for a stronger guard. You move more slowly during Steel Guard and your stamina drains, but blocking attacks does not reduce your stamina. The Guardian's character skill is called Whirlwind, and it creates a small cyclone in front of you, launching small enemies into the air, knocking down some bigger enemies, and if you hold down the input, it makes a larger whirlwind. The Guardian's ultimate is Wings of Salvation. You leap into the air and fly for just a brief second before crashing down, dealing damage in a large area and knocking away all the small enemies, and when you slam into the ground, you can hold it to create a protective area for you and your team when you land. Now let's hop into a run and see what this class can do. In the NIGHTREIGN network test, there were only two possible seeds that you could get, one with the Centipede Demon and Morgott boss fights, and the other one with the Demi-Humans and the horse fight with the Draconic Tree Sentinel. In this run, we got the Centipede Demon and Morgott, so we drop in, clearing out the first camp, and because at this point in the network test, I knew this seed very well, so I made my way over to the church to upgrade my flask. Churches are going to be essential when the game releases. I then level up once and was able to take on my first boss. This was the Crystallian. I used the Spirit Spring to fly in, helping out our teammate and taking out the Crystallian. Wow, oh my gosh. Oh, we got the double riposte off. Huge. And we got the Crystallian. We grabbed the Troll's Knight Sword, not only because it is a really good weapon, but because of its passive ability. And passives on weapons are going to be essential in this game, and it's why we pick up a majority of the weapons that we decide to pick up. After that, I went into one of the roaming bosses, as I will call them, similar to the Tree Sentinel in Elden Ring, where he's just wandering around in Limgrave. There are bosses here that like to just exist in a small area. They aren't attached to any structure, they're just out and about. In this case, it was the Royal Carrion Knight. This boss is a tough one early on, especially solo. I tried to test out using the shield, and I didn't really like it. In base Elden Ring, I never really utilized shields, so I wasn't a huge fan of it here either. Thankfully, after a short amount of time, my team came to assist, and I was able to finally see what my ultimate could do. And honestly, it's one of my favorites because it's just a large jump hit, and me and my team worked together to take down Loretta just fine. I like that the whirlwind interrupts their attacks. Oh my gosh, I got deleted. Off to a bad start today. Did we actually do no damage to her? I think this is a horrible idea by me. Okay, we've lost the Duchess. And I have no healing. I'm gonna hold it, give them the defense up. Okay, once she gets back up, interrupt her attack again. Uh-oh. Oh, damn, that's tough. No. Oh, I missed. Oh, wait, we're in the storm. Ow. Oh, poor Panther. Okay, we got it. Let's pick up our friend. Let's get the loot, and then let's get out of here, because that was a struggle of a fight. After taking down the Royal Carrion Knight and almost perishing to the storm, we were able to grab our reward, which in this case was the Spiral Horn Shield, which has the passive that improves attack power at low HP. After that, we hit the Grace to level up to level 6, which allows me to equip the Troll's Knight Sword. At this point, I was willing to follow my teammates, as they had just assisted me with that fight. They had pinged a nearby church, so that was our next stop. Because there is no voice chat, pinging is the only way to communicate with others, and just like that, we have 5 charges of flasks. Shortly after grabbing our 5th flask, night had come upon us. It was time to head over to the boss of the night. The boss is indicated by this tree that appears in the overworld. It shows on the map and on the compass, as well as just being easy to recognize in the landscape. On our way in, our team wanted to take out this camp near the boss, and I thought we just had enough time to pull it off, so I helped them out and we start taking on the camp. Camps like this have boss bars that are related to multiple enemies. In this case, it was Royal Army Knights, and after killing each one of them, you get a reward. We chose the physical attack power boost and then make our way over to the boss of the night. The boss for this seed is the Centipede Demon. This fight is a very cool one, as I don't have much experience with the original Dark Souls or really enjoyed the game engine too much to want to go back and fight this boss over and over again, so it feels really good to be able to fight these bosses on the Elden Ring engine. Our team at this point seemed to have very strong builds. The boss bar was melting, and I felt like I wasn't even doing that much to help. I spammed my abilities as much as possible, as well as the Ash of War that was on my sword. Halfway through the fight, one of our teammates disconnected, and I was a bit bummed out at the time because I thought the run was chalked because of this. But me and the Duchess stayed strong. We were playing with someone who knew exactly what they were doing, as they were comboing all of their abilities with mine, which felt really nice. You take these things for granted after playing 9 hours with random teammates with tons of skill variety. We take out the Centipede Demon and take the blood loss buff, knowing I didn't have bleed, but I'm pretty sure my teammate did. It was now day 2, and we started off by taking on the Flying Dragon of the Hills. And I quickly realized our teammate does in fact have bleed, making my buff very useful. The dragon likes to move a lot, but just look at the damage we are doing to it. Being able to be invisible due to our teammate's ultimate made this fight a breeze. We did so much damage while the dragon was just sitting around that it made this one a walk in the park. And again, we take the blood loss increase, relying on our teammate to hold on to their bleed weapon. I then leveled up to level 10 and made my way over to the fire camp. These camps are by far the easiest to take out alone, as the chariots are very cheesable. You just double jump up their body and do the critical attack on their head, and they just die. After taking out the camp, we grab the Troll's Hammer for the fire damage negation passive, which will help immensely during the final fight. At this point, because it was just the 2 of us, we stuck together like glue. We make our way over to a fortress and take out Lord Soren Captain with ease, giving us the Guardian's Sword Spear with the improved jump attacks passive. The second day feels like it lasts a lot longer than the first. I don't know if that's actually the case or if it just feels like that because you are a lot stronger, clearing out more camps a lot quicker. We head into a castle and take on the not so scary lion and drop him quicker than you can spell anti-disestablishmentarianism, giving us up to rune acquisition, and then we were able to hit level 11. At some point, my teammate separated and killed a big troll at the top of the castle. I just didn't notice that he was gone, but I did reap the rewards, taking the 10% HP buff. We then summon the Godskin Noble from a nearby Everjail. These fights are purely for runes. They don't drop any loot rewards, but we will always take more runes. I stuck with charged heavy attacks as well as jump attacks for the majority of the fight. I tried to keep my signature ability for when he was doing any of the scary attacks, because the signature ability was able to cancel him out of the attacks, making him a lot more bearable to fight. We take out the Godskin Noble, allowing us to hit level 12. Oh. Oh, I couldn't get it off. That's unfortunate. But we got him anyways. Okay. We're killing so many bosses. It's very unfortunate that it's just us. It was now night and the circle was slowly shrinking, but knowing how strong we were, we decided to take out the Golden Hippo, as it was right near where the night boss spawns, and holy, we are strong at this point. I don't know if it scales off of the number of players in the game, but he died so fast, allowing me to get plus 10% more stamina. I was killing time waiting for the circle to shrink, so I went up to this merchant, and there it was in all of its glory. The Antspur Rapier. Scarlet Rot, my beloved. I purchased it instantly and started to have hope that we would be able to do it as a 2-team. It was time for the boss fight of night 2. In this case, it was the Fell Omen, or Morgott, who is the #1 Tarnished hater, and I'll just show you how it went down. But I could try to give him Rot. He throws it at 3s. Oh my gosh, he is owning me. That was a good backstab. Okay, get out of there. That's fine. Okay, he has rot. Whoa, you're not risking any of that. He's going crazy right now. Okay. We kind of owned him. Dude, me and this guy are doing so good. It sucks that it's just us. We absolutely melted Morgott. We then grabbed one of my favorite upgrades from the network test, where you get lightning upon dodging. And now it was day 3. Day 3 is purely a boss fight. There is no looting, no running around. You can purchase things from a shop, you can upgrade your weapons and level up here, but there's nothing else for us. It is time to fight the final boss. We purchased some consumables for damage reduction and head into the boss fight, Gladius, Beast of the Night, and I'll just let it play out. Dude, this dodge lightning thing is so strong. Okay, he already has rot. I'm gonna go in for my ult. Okay, dude, he's at half. We're crazy. What's going on here? I honestly think this phase, I just try to stay alive, honestly. Wow, our teammate's doing massive damage. Yeah, I think I can just dodge around and just spam it to get damage off. Okay, I'm not gonna save him yet. I think I'm just gonna try to stay alive until they transform. Okay, they're transforming. Now I can pick him up. That's fine. Get out of the way. Okay, we're fine. Okay, all good. Oh, massive bleed. And GG. Oh my god, dude. We're doing it. I mean, that's crazy. First game on, dude. I just woke up. And just like that, we have beat the network test with the Guardian class. Now it's time to check out the Recluse. The Recluse is a mage and the coolest character in terms of abilities, and in my opinion, the hardest one to learn. You start with a staff with 2 spells, the Glintstone Pebble and the Glintstone Arc. Your passive ability is Elemental Defense, where you discover affinity residues that can be collected to replenish FP, which basically means when you hit something with elemental damage, it is now showcased by like a spell effect on it. You can pull the element out of the enemy, adding it to your magic cocktail and regaining FP while you do so. The signature ability is the magic cocktail. After collecting 3 affinity residues, it lets you fire off an affinity related spell. So once you have 3 of those elements in your bar, you can use them to cast a unique spell, and there are many different spells based on the elements that you have. The ultimate is Soul Blood Song, where you mark nearby enemies with a blood sigil, allowing you to siphon HP and FP when they are hit. It is a very good ultimate to help out your team. Now let's hop into our Recluse game. This time we get the other seed that was in the network test, spawning us near this torn down church. We rush into the camp, killing everything we can to clear it out, and then we rush the boss underneath. I was a little late getting to the boss because I forgot where the heck the hole was, so I only got 1 cast in. But from this boss, I was able to grab Bloodhound Claws. Honestly, both of my options were pretty bad for our class, but we make do. After that, I head over to the nearest church to get a flask upgrade and immediately start fighting the dragon outside the church. The movement abilities are really strong here. I can scale the church and use the high ground to spam spells at the dragon's head, and he doesn't even really pay attention to me, allowing me to do massive amounts of damage. I let off my skill ability and bring him down to low enough to where my teammates can easily finish him off. I get a really nice drop, Azur's Glintstone Staff with both Comet Azure and Founding Rain of the Stars, as well as having improved charged sorceries as a passive, and I had a feeling this would be the run after I pulled this bad boy. I then level up to level 6 and we make our way to the nearest ruins, the Deathblight ruins. Again, here I utilize the movement to scale upwards to be able to spell spam from above, as they don't really know how to deal with it. The worm face was bombed by one of my teammates, making it very low. I finish him off and then had to save both of my teammates that were downed due to the Deathblight. I then grabbed the physical damage negation and head on my way to the next nearest ruins, the Frostbite one. Along the way I had found a Scarab, and Scarabs in this game exclusively drop talismans. I got lucky with my drop and got the Radagon icon, which gives us better casting speed. We then take on the boss of the Frost ruins, the Ancient Heroes of Zamir. They weren't too bad. I tried to pull aggro with my casting to let my teammates go in, and when they got aggro I used the opportunity to get off my skill attack. The third hero was hiding in the back, so I decided to take him on alone, and that was a huge mistake. The Frost was putting in work on me, and honestly my favorite part of this class has to be how floaty the dodge looks. It feels so nice. My teammates come in clutch and take it out. This gives us the Ice Ryan Hatchet with a really good passive, improved damage negation while casting spells. My teammates pinged an Everjail, so we head over there and take on this half HP Crucible Knight. I was casting my ult and he got deleted, so I didn't even have the chance to help. Night was falling, but we wanted to get another boss in, so we head up this fortress to take out a giant troll. He was quite frail and died so fast with my teammates' attacks. Honestly, at this point, this class felt a little underwhelming, not being able to use my strongest staff yet. I felt very underpowered as my DPS is a lot lower than my teammates. I did what I could in this fight, but it just didn't matter. They died way too quickly. I then choose the maximum stamina increase and make my way to the boss of the night. On this scene, the boss of the night are both the demi-human queen and a sword master. I popped my ultimate as soon as the fight started and kept my focus on the demi-human queen. It was a 2-on-1 versus the queen, while our other teammate was 1v1ing the sword master. My teammate ulted early on, which did huge amounts of damage, and with my ult still up, all I do essentially is cast infinitely without having to worry about my FP, while still trying to brew up my cocktail. Both bosses are at around half HP, and I keep my distance away casting. At this point, my other teammate came in, making it a 3v1 on the queen, and I hadn't noticed it yet, but the sword master started coming for me, so I had no choice but to dodge around him to keep him off of my other teammates. They take out the demi-human queen, and that makes it a 3v1 to the sword master. And this guy, I mean, look at him. He looks really frail. He looks how he is. Alright, he's a little frail guy, and he didn't last long without his queen. That rewards us with the FP restoration upon successive attacks. This is crucial for the Recluse. More importantly, I was able to hit level 9, giving us access to the Azure staff from earlier, so I can now use Comet Azure, although I'm not too sure how good it's gonna be with your very limited amount of FP. We then make our way over to the nearest camp so I can try out Founding Rain of the Stars on the Leonine Misbegotten, and it is doing some really solid damage, a lot better than I expected. These camps at this stage die off really quickly, so we kill him and collect our reward, which this time is improved affinity damage negation. These damage negation buffs are something I always try to go for in these runs. Our next stop was the big castle in the center of the map. As I float towards it, I noticed that Loretta was located on the top, so I climb my way up to her and I test out Comet Azure, and yeah, it wasn't great. I know most of it missed and Loretta does resist it, but it wasn't looking good for the staff that I was waiting all run to use. I ended up switching back to my basic staff and ulted on the knight. I wasn't very useful in this fight, but it's okay, my teammates got me. We picked up another Ice Ryan Hatchet with fire resistance and then start to make our way over to a fort nearby. This fort had a blacksmith, so I upgrade my starting staff so I can feel a bit better about my damage, and I buy some Starlight Shards. These are essential for FP restoration. I rush to the top to assist with the oh, okay, he's dead. We move on until this happens.
There is no escape for thee.
Yeah, Morgott is back invading us. I realized he was on my teammate, so I rushed back to help him. He was in the middle of a boss fight with a Crucible Knight, so I start spamming my rain in this small area, switch my staff, and start spamming everything I have at Morgott. I then go for a Comet, and this time around was a lot happier with the damage. I mean, just look at that, it's doing good. My teammates ended up taking him out as I was waiting around for my FP to come back, and this kill gave us a massive boost. Your ultimate charges quicker after killing Morgott. Right now, in my opinion, this ultimate is the best in the game. And on top of that, I was able to get 10% more FP from the Crucible Knight dying. I then follow my teammates through the castle to even more loot, and would you look at that, a Cerulean Amber Medallion, even more FP. Comet Azure is looking better by the second. While trying to escape the castle, I noticed a lion was just chilling here and remembered from my previous run that they do in fact drop good loot. So I cast my rain, hit my Comet, and watch as my teammates finish him off. From this, we get Lucett's staff, which has Stars of Ruin and Explosive Ghost Flame. These are some top tier spells. I think I found my new staff. Night was falling, but I really wanted to take on another camp just so I could test out my new staff, and would you look at that, Stars of Ruin was doing amazing damage to this lion. Just look at his HP bar melt. I used my cocktail to clear out the rest of the camp and got myself even more stamina. The boss of Night 2 spawns shortly after, but I saw a church on my map and I was hungry for it. The circle was slowly shrinking, but that wouldn't stop me. I end up getting my flask just before the storm arrives, and I thought it would be funny to bully some Miranda Blossoms, so I did just that. I felt like I was finally able to do some damage for the team. My spells were doing real damage and I felt strong. I got improved stance breaking from that fight, and now it was time for the boss of the night. The boss on this seed is 2 Royal Cavalrymen and the Draconic Tree Sentinel. This was the first time I was able to see this boss, as I was only getting the other seed in all of my other playthroughs. This fight is where I could really gauge my skill. Was it just because the bosses were low level that I was doing this much damage? I target the DTS and realized, no, it wasn't just the daytime bosses. I am finally strong. After letting out a couple of casts, I hit my ult and immediately get knocked down. My teammate was quick to save me, which I was grateful for. I got right back into the mix, this time using Comet Azure, and honestly, it just wasn't doing as much damage as Stars of Ruin. I even tried out Rain, and the damage was just okay. Stars of Ruin, though, was dealing massive amounts of damage, and I was able to back off and help finish off the DTS. Now it was time to focus the Cavalrymen, and wow, these guys get melted by Stars of Ruin. It did not take long for them to both die. My reward was more FP restoration upon attack. It was time for the final boss. I leveled up to level 15, which is the max level. I buy some Starlight Shards as well as some Boiled Crab and a Warming Stone. Now it was time for the final boss, and I'll let this one play out just because it was quick. It was like 2 minutes or less. It's insane how strong you get. The amount of damage we're doing is insane. Like, I'm doing 1k per cast. That's absurd. And he has Frost. Oh, it's over. I have ult again? Dude, the Morgott kill is so strong. I didn't know it gives you, like, a super buff. Like, I knew about when you died to him, you, like, get debuffed. Invade me more, Morgott, please. And GG. Still had 5 pots left. A walk in the park. I didn't even need to try and dodge. I could just sit there and spam spells and win. The next class on the list is going to be the Duchess. The Duchess starts with a magic dagger. Its passive is a double step, which simply put is a better dodge and has really good chained dodges. The character's skill is restage. It repeats any damage dealt to a single enemy in the last few seconds. This manifests as a ghost of the enemy getting hit again, though this is purely a visual. The ultimate is called called Finale. It makes you and any nearby allies invisible for about 8 seconds. Attacking or getting hit does not affect the invisibility at all. Let's hop into the Duchess run. We end up getting the first seed that we saw in this video, so we are going to follow a similar formula. This is where the network test really shows its limits. If the full game has a bunch of randomized seeds, then I'm very much looking forward to it. But if it is this routable, like the network test was, I'm gonna feel a little bit let down. After clearing out the first camp, we go to the nearby church and get another flask. We then make a horrible mistake and take on Loretta at level 2, which is not a great play being with random players. I imagine it would go a lot better when playing with coordinated teammates. What did you? Oh, you're fighting Loretta? That's a horrible idea. Let's do it, I guess. I don't want to fall, but I'll let you fall if you want to. Ow. Oh, they both died. Okay, I need to wait for my ult to charge. Oh, noob man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll die. Dude, Loretta was a horrible idea. Oh, the storm's gonna cut us up. Whoa, we did it! After dying a lot and wasting the day away, we got her. I pick up the Raptor's Talons, level up to level 5, and head over to a nearby castle to kill some enemies. I grabbed a smithing stone, and then we hit level 6. We then make our way over to a hippo and take it on. I was alone for a little bit until my team pulled up to help me. This is where I could really show off my abilities. Being able to chain the replay ability was so strong with my teammates. Circle's gonna get us. Oh, that's not good. I got no heals. I can't do this. I guess I'll come over to you guys. Save me. Thank you. We'll take holy damage negation. We then head over to the boss of the night, the Centipede Demon. And we'll take that. I love pairing this ability with the explosion ult. Put us invisible. Dude, I cannot like touch him. Oh, this is huge damage. We're going to town. I like the music for this fight. And we got him. Let's go, team. Yeah, I feel so frail with these fraudulent heals. Wait, this should be a perfume. So like realistically, my heal should have gotten better. The reason I say that is because the rune we started with in our run changed our healing to group healing, which acts like a perfume would in the base game. Runes are things you get after each run that you can put on your character to give you buffs and help you going into the next run. After that, I made my way over to the dragon, and you can see the similarities from the first run we did. With how optimized it becomes repetitive, which is why I hope in the full release we get a lot more randomization elements. Even if there's only like 10 seeds per boss, that'd be good enough to spice it up for me. But because it was just 2 seeds over and over again, you memorized it so quick. I chose the coil shield to get improved charge attacks and hit level 9. We then head over to the fire camp, clear out some chariots. Then I use my smithing stone from earlier to level up our starting dagger, as well as get the damage negation buff. After clearing out the camp, we head over to a nearby church for another flask. We follow it up with another fire camp. We take another round of improved damage negation and hit level 11. I then take out a nearby scarab for a perfumer's talisman and head over to the blood ruins. I loot the chests from the ruins and get the Ansper rapier, and you already know how much I love rot. We stay winning. It was now time to bully the noble.
Wow, I do so much damage. I mean, I'm gonna die. Holy, he does so much damage.
Pop. Purple. I grab the improved poise and head over to the swamp to begin the Morgott boss fight of the night.
Okay, we got him down immediately. We comboed like all of our abilities there. He has rot. Uh-oh. That's fine. Oh, we have that. Oh, this just got a lot better. Cragblade. Yeah, let's get our damage in. Dude, we are owning. I'm gonna heal just for my friends. Nice. Good bleed. And GG.
We grab the holy ground at low HP buff and head into the goop. We hit level 12, buy some flesh and crab from the shop. And now it is time for Gladius.
Alright, it is time. Flesh. Prawn. Invisible. We'll do that damage again. Huge. Then bleed. He has rot. Everything's going great. I'm gonna go for some charged attacks. Oh, nice bleed. Let's do that again. This part is a little tricky. Okay, I want to be near someone when I heal. Come here, Pickle Pot. Yeah, get healed. Okay, I want him to go back into full form. Okay, we hit all of the buffs. I'm gonna use a Swarm Pot. Huge damage. Let's replay that. Okay, he's doing his massive attack. Okay, we're all good. Let's replay that. Okay, I'm gonna be out of heal soon. Massive grab that nobody got hit by. Okay, he has rot, but he's split off. Oh, replay that. Yep. Oh, we might be able to do it. Here. Heal up. Last heal. Invisible time. Replay the rot damage. And we got him. Wow. Dude, we are running through this network test.
Now it is time for my favorite character of them all, Wylder. You start off with a great sword and a small shield. Your passive ability is Sixth Sense, which allows you to cheat death a single time. Your skill is a claw shot, which functions like a grapple hook that you can use to both pull enemies towards you or pull yourself towards big enemies. And you can also use it to traverse the map. The ultimate is the Onslaught Stake. You fire a short range exploding bolt from your wrist crossbow, and the longer you charge it, the more stronger it gets. For this run, I will not be voicing it over, as I had this one in my previous video of my first ever win on the network test, because we got lucky and had Gino on our team. So for those of you that have seen that video, you can skip over it and end the video here, but those of you who haven't, enjoy. Also, be sure to join the Discord. And if you like this, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. It has been CurtisTheCactus, guys. Later. Is that Gino? And yeah, I think I'll put all my raw footage onto my VODs channel. So if you want to see the stuff not cut up, you can go there, check it out. I'm just gonna follow the pack. Oh shit.
Okay then.
That's cool. I haven't seen that ability used yet. Dude, you go so far with these. Okay, we got a scarab. Oh, Godfrey icon. That doesn't really help me. It improves skills, so that's nice. We'll take crab over grease. Okay, we can level up to level 4. Oh, what the? What's this? What does this do? There's just a big ball of mass. We do have a church. What can we get from the church? Oh, we get a flask charge. Wow, I'll take that. These guys are kind of easy to take out alone. Like at first I thought I was gonna like struggle, but I've cleared this whole camp basically by myself. Just because you can cheese them so easily. Yeah, okay. That's the last one. That one should be dead. Then I can get my item here. I'll take improved stamina recovery.
Come on, I could have easily killed him if I didn't get memed.
Level up to 7, and then I guess I'll head in with everyone. Let's see, do we have the same boss? Okay, we do have the Centipede Demon again. I think they might all be like this.
We got a stun. I do have bleed in my build. Someone's got a really good setup right here.
Okay, let's focus up. Heal some funds. Doesn't hurt. Okay. Oh, okay, we got it.
But I don't recognize at least one of those moves, like that big flame attack, but it's highly possible that's a move he's normally got. Nice.
Not a very clean fight, but we did get it. Attack enemies die regardless of the HP remaining on a rare occasion. Sure, we'll take sudden death. We'll level up to level 8. Okay.
Sun is up. I think I'm gonna head this way to take out the camp, just because it seems like an easy fight. Unless, do we want to fight the dragon? Oh, we can fight the dragon. Ow. Wow, dude, the poise on this is crazy. Like, they break poise so fast.
No! Dude, I did not take that riposte. Ah. Still clean.
Wow, we are melting. The team's strong. I don't think we can lose. Look at us. Scepter of All-Knowing. I need level 9. I think we'll just take the Scepter, because it's a better weapon overall once we can equip it. And boom, we're level 10, so we can equip it.
We're probably going to want to try to headshot that guy. Oh. Oh, I guess it's as easy as that. Oh, but he's got a lot of HP still.
Okay, we'll go over to the next one. Okay, we cleared out the camp pretty quickly. These guys are really easy to farm. Ooh, Eleanor's full blade, that's sick. I'm gonna take damage negation, because if we get to the final boss, that fire damage negation is gonna be massive. There's nothing really for us here. We're kind of in the corner of the map. Circles this way, okay. Hello, perfumer. Wow. Oh, we healed it off. Sure, we'll take more damage negation. Like, if they stack, that's huge.
Oh. They killed the boss?
Because we're out of ruins, there should be like a hidden chest area, no? I don't know, actually. Dude, I'm so stuck. Okay, they killed the boss without me. That's, you know, it just shows how strong we are. Sure, we'll take more poise break. All these like side buffs are really nice. And I imagine the maps will be procedurally generated in the actual game. Because right now it's just been like the same map over and over again. At least from the 2 games that I've played. So I imagine that changes.
Man, it's so janky, dude. I don't know. I wonder if that's intended.
Okay, level 12. Okay, we're back in the swamp. So yeah, I think we're getting like the same bosses in the same circles because it's just using the same map, which makes sense for the network test. You don't want to overload your servers by like spewing out like thousands and thousands of randomly generated maps. Okay, we got Margaret again. Kind of going crazy on Margaret right now, or Morgott, the Fell Omen. Oops, oh, we double poised. That's funny. Go, good. There we go. Let's go. Dude, we doubled again. We're just owning him right now. Wow, I totally whiffed that. That's horrible. It didn't pull me close enough. I tried to combo them together. Yo, who got Raw? That's crazy good. Not today. And he's dead. Dude, we went crazy. Oh, Gino got the raw rapier. Summons a dark cloud of stars overhead that releases a violent deluge of star rain. While walking? Oh, heck no. We'll just do the blood loss thing. I will level up once. We'll buy boiled crab. We'll buy the prawns. And I think that's it. I think that's all we can really do. Can we do it? Can we beat the boss? I think we can. Juno has the rot rapier, which is really, really strong. If this boss can get rot, I'm just worried about the splitting phase. Like when he splits off, he gets super aggressive. If we can all get our ones, I think we can do it. Having the extra pot definitely will help. I'm just not confident with my weapon. Like it's not great. I've never really liked the scepter, so having it now, it's not like changing my mind about it. Like, okay, let's oh my, I just wasted a pot. Dude, I keep doing that when I go to like summon things.
Very hard to tell what's going on with this guy, dude.
Dude, that I keep missing that combo. Wow. Okay, it does have rot, which is huge. Dude, that swing around. I'm already gonna be out of pots. Yeah, that would have killed me. That's crazy. Having the free life is nice, but like, wow. It really shows when you suck. Okay, there's two over here now. They have very simplistic movesets. They're just hard to like hit. He's moving so much. Like I haven't hit him like once. I think it's literally been once. I mean, we have him at half, but I haven't done much. Boom. Okay, that is some good damage. We'll summon this. Give him the debuff. I want to make sure he's always debuffed. I think that's the least I can do for the team. Oh, I have no more FP. Okay, I'm gonna pick him up. Wow. Jump hit. Okay, he's splitting off again. This is fine, this is fine. I only got one more pot left. I'm gonna try to wait for my ult to charge. I mean, I'll take it if I can just get some friendly ones. Jump hits, okay. He keeps missing me. I mean, I'll take it. Dude, I'm kind of messing him up. Boom.
Please proc. Dude, that really sucks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away because I have two on me. Okay, they're gone. I have to use my last pot. I have no more items. Wow. Let's get you up first. Wow.
Yeah, at least I stealthed them first.
And now I can beat into you. Get you up. Jesus. They keep dying? Okay. Okay, he's at full charge. I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I have to now that it's transforming. Okay. Bop. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of sweating now. We're getting nice and close. Heart rate's getting up.
At least I got the proc. Oh, the rot went away, dude.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm 1. Literal 1. This is not good at all. I think I'm just gonna wait for my ult to charge. I think that's all I can do.
Oh, I'm down.
Like, we're healing. I'm healing very slowly. I'm going in. Jump hit! Yes, we got him! Oh my god, we did it! Let's go, dude!
Nice, dude. All right, we got him. Simple. Easy.
We did that! I didn't even die! Y'all suck! No, that's toxic. I played pretty defensively, but, you know, we needed to. I mean, we did it. Shoot. Let's go. Oh my god, you get so many rewards. Dude, I'm shaking. That was so much fun. Oh, I'm so ready for this game to come out. That was awesome.